morning, good evening, or good night, whatever time you're tuning into this reading. My name is Zoltana. I'm with Conjure Collective. I want to say thank you to those of you who took the time to hold a vibe here with me today. Today we are doing a pick a card. What are the messages from your ex? So if you are currently in separation from your person, this is the reading for you. What does your ex want to say to you? What are their thoughts? What are their feelings? Do they want to get back together? Are there any regrets? Okay, so how I'm actually going to do this pick a card is I'm going to shuffle this moon deck and I'm going to pick 3 cards. So the cards that come out is going to represent for each pile. So let's go ahead and pick 3 cards. I'm going to do three different piles. Time to breathe out, so that will be pile number 1. We got 2 more. Pile number 2, emotions are running high. And last but not least, pile number 3. A new romantic cycle begins. Okay, so let's go over this. So for pile 1, we are doing take time to breathe out. For pile 2, your emotions are running high. And for pile 3, a new romantic cycle begins. So if you need to take the time to pause the video, meditate, reflect, see what you feel drawn to, and then pick your pile. All right, so let's start off with pile 1, time to breathe out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to, let me grab my dice. Okay, roll our dice, see what planetary placement we get. All right, so we have 3, 3, 6. Okay, so 12, 2, it's the moon. Okay, so the moon, queen-like, secrets, intuition. What I'm feeling very much for you, pile 1, is you were in a relationship where you used your intuition a lot, where you had gut feelings about what your partner was being truthful about, what they weren't being truthful about. Okay, so maybe this is spirit telling you it's time to take time to breathe out. All right, let this energy sort of pass. All right, so let's see. What I'm going to do first is pull a few cards. See the energies around this connection with you and your person, pile 1. Okay, so we have a few cards coming out. Okay, we have the Sun, Temperance, and Queen of Swords. So for pile 1, I'm feeling that a lot of you were either dealing with, I'm really feeling heavily on a Gemini. And, you know, it did seem that this connection was very strong. It's something that you waited a long time for. I'm even feeling this might have been a person that you were on and off with for a long time, and there's like this sort of back and forth, but in your heart of hearts, in your gut, you feel like this is actually the person that you're meant to be with. Let's see, what else are the energies that was surrounding this connection for pile 1? I'm also feeling for you, pile 1, that there could have been children involved with this connection. Okay, the Lovers, right? So this connection, pile 1, I definitely feel is like twin flame, so to speak, just very, very strongly connected, okay? And I'm picking up on Gemini a lot. Oh, duh. Lover's card. Gemini. All right, what else? The energies surrounding this. So the Hierophant. So some of you in pile 1, it seems that you actually had plans to get married, to take your commitment to the next level. And obviously you guys are separated, so that came to a halt, right? Judgments. You have a lot of major arcana cards that are coming up for you, pile 1. Okay. What I'm also feeling for you, pile 1, is that there was religious factors. Like you could have been from, you know, different religions, different kinds of culture, and those, it just didn't work out. There's a lot of I'm hearing judgment in your community. So for some of you, pile 1, that might resonate. Justice. Okay. Libra energy, seeking justice for this connection. All right. There was some deceit that was going around you, but I'm not feeling that it was directly from the person. It could have been from family members, things like that. And that also could be what you were using your intuition to pull energies from, to see what was going on in your relationship at the time. Strength. All right. So also what I'm hearing for you, pile 1, is that this connection is not over, right? This is somebody that's meant to be in your life. Very, very strong energies, very, very strong cards, okay? And I do feel that a lot of you want justice for how your relationship ended, for how it turned out. Excuse me, I'm just putting a little bit of my natural mystic oil on. Okay, let us pull some of these other cards that I have here. I like these love oracles. I think this is by Andromeda Skies. Okay, so these cards, they have like the thoughts of the person, what they want to say, their feelings, things like that. So let's pull a few for you, pile 1, and see what happens. I feel you. So this person's still very much connected to you energetically. I'm picking up that this is a very, like I said in the beginning, very strong connection that's definitely worth fighting for, I think. Okay, so I feel you and I am intimidated by you. So again, going back to the situation when it comes to family and people putting in their judgment and things like that, I feel that your person felt like they had to back up. They had to move away to make your life easier, supposedly, in your family's eyes or something like that. Let's see what else is going on. This came out. Fights, argument, conflicts. And let's see. I feel empty without you. I feel like that's pretty powerful. And you know what? I'm also going to take this one. Twin flame. I'm sorry. Soulmates. This one says twin flame. That was right behind it. So again, this is a very, very, very strong connection, pile 1. Being represented by its take the time to breathe out. I definitely feel that Spirit is telling you that this might need a rest. This sort of limbo that you're in right now, and that's okay. But this is definitely a connection, a relationship I feel that's worth fighting for. All right, pile 1, your person definitely has regrets of how things ended. Your person definitely feels like you are the twin flame or the soulmate, all right? They feel empty without you. And that's very powerful for someone to feel like they're really missing their other half, you know? So pile 1, your person is definitely missing you. Your person is definitely wanting you, okay? And this is definitely, I'm saying definitely a lot, but this is a very strong connection, okay? And it's positive. you guys, some of you are on the road to marriage, higher commitments, and that can still be attained, I feel like, for you, pile 1. All right, let's move on to pile 2. And let's see, what card did we choose for that? I have them here. Emotions are running high. All right, pile 2, so that's already starting off strong. Emotions are running high. Okay, let me just move some of these cards out for a minute. Get my dice out. Okay, so we have 1, 4, 3, so 8. Okay, so that's Saturn. So Saturn could be positive, it could be negative, it could be constricting at times. You could be overworked, you could feel like you're bounded in this relationship. But on the opposite side of that, Saturn is also very wise. It has, it kind of delves into places where you think your thoughts wouldn't even go. So I don't know if that even makes sense, but Saturn, struggling, martyr, something like that. That definitely fits with the emotions are running high. Okay, let's see, actually. I'm gonna light another incense. I feel like this one is not burning as well as I wanted to. All right, so pile 2, emotions are running high. Let's look at the connection between you and your person. Oh, that came out. Devil, okay? So Capricorn energy, restrictive energy, like we were saying with Saturn. For some of you, pile 2, I'm feeling that you could have been in either mentally, emotionally kind of relationship. All right, so for this to be the first thing that pops out, the Devil, coupled with emotions are running high, and you getting Saturn, it's kind of not looking that positive right away. But let's continue pulling some cards to get more energy around this for pile 2 and their connection with their person. Okay, so for a lot of you in pile 2, I feel that this was a connection that was very based on money. It could have been that this person was using you for money or mooching off of you, something like that. Okay, you could have been the breadwinner and you felt like you were being taken advantage of, and this connection just, it sort of drained you, right? And I'm picking up heavy on Pisces energy for you, for not your target, for your person, but for you. And this, your person put a burden on you that seemed so financially unimaginable. And even for some of you right now, you could be stuck in a hole and that you can't get out of because of the situation that this person put you in. Okay. It's not very nice. Okay, let's pull a few more cards. So we have the Ace of Cups. So in this particular situation for you, pile 2, what I'm feeling is that there was definitely a very strong emotional connection with the two of you. And what I'm feeling is there was also a lot of rage. So when you guys fought, it was horrific. But when you guys were good, it seemed like it was really good. It's actually giving me like real toxic kind of vibes, to be honest. Okay, so emotions seem like they were always running high in this connection with your ex, this person. Okay, we have 10 of Swords that came out, ending, possibly a new beginning for you. What I'm feeling in spirit is like maybe this connection you should just let be, you should let go. But let's put up some cards and see what happens. So for a lot of you, pile 2, also what I'm feeling is that your shine, your energy, sort of your spirit was diminished, okay? You're coming up also as the Queen of Swords, but also this could represent somebody that was very intelligent, very quick, very smart. And I feel like this person sort of took that away from you. They brought you down. It just wasn't, they just weren't on your level. They wanted to bring you down to their level, okay? And they're also showing up here as the 7 of Swords. Deceit, lies, deception, okay? And this is the energy that I feel that you're in, okay? The 4 of Cups, you're just waiting, right? You're just waiting to see what's happening next. And it's almost like I feel a real defeated energy for you, pile 2. This connection is not the best. Saturn in this particular situation, what I feel is definitely restrictive, and it's not serving you any kind of purpose. All right, let's pick some of these and see what comes up for pile 2. I'm planning on reaching out to you, okay? That actually doesn't surprise me because people like that are they always try to play that back and forth game, right? Tell you the things you want to hear. You're the person of my dreams. But then, oh, look what comes out. I was pretending to be someone else, right? So they pretended to be the person of your dreams. And then all of a sudden, it was like emotional abuse and mental and possibly even physical. Let's pull maybe 1 or 2 more cards from this person. Fights, arguments, conflicts. I will find my way back to you. I'm sure they will. And you know what? I actually didn't pull these for pile 1, but I feel like... Oh, if you were watching pile 1, I did say at the beginning religious factors for that. But let me just pull like maybe 1. Just 1 for this person. Connection to them. This turned over. Passion. Definitely a lot of passion in this relationship. And when I say passion, what I mean is the physical, all right? That's what was keep bringing you guys back together. Physical. Dependency. Oh. Finances and career. Yeah. Money. Money, money, money. Okay. All right. So that was for pile 2. What I would say for you, pile 2, is your person needs to really work on themselves if this is a relationship that you want to pursue again. But they have a very kind of toxic energy that really needs to be dealt with if you do want to continue having, if you do want to reconcile with them. So let's put those to the side and let's move on finally to pile 3. Messages from your ex, energies, all of that good shit, right? Okay, and so for pile 3, the card that came out for you was a new romantic cycle begins. So that seems very positive. Smoking the cards a little bit before we move on to our pile 3. Okay. A new romantic cycle begins. Let's get our dice. this in the smoke a little bit. Okay, so 5, 3, 4, 2, the moon. Okay, so we have the moon again. All right, so secrets, intuition, beginning a new cycle. Okay, new love, right? New love. But let's see the energies surrounding you and your person, your ex. What was that like? Shuffle these a little bit more. Okay. Pile 3. Pile 3. It's the energies around that. Okay. 3 of Wands. Okay. Justice. Okay. So for some of you in pile 3, I definitely feel like you were dealing with a Libra, and you did reach a certain level in your relationship where you felt like the two of you were going to take on the world together type of energy. Okay, we have Judgment and 6 of Pentacles. Okay. Even though you guys did reach this sort of level in your relationship, there was this unequal balance here, right? It seemed that one person was holding back on their emotions and the other person couldn't understand why, right? There's a standstill. There's like a stalemate here. I'm feeling disappointment. So you guys got to a certain level, possibly maybe moving in together or saying I love you, some milestone like that. And then all of a sudden, it just seems like it went away. That's interesting. What else surrounding this connection for pile 3? 2 of Swords. It was a heavy decision to end this relationship. It's definitely not something that you guys did lightly. King of Pentacles. You could have been also dealing with an earth sign. We have more pentacles here. Okay, so we have 2 and 2 again here. All right. This relationship between you and your person, pile 3, I don't think that it's over, but there's definitely work that needs to be done, okay? Like I said, you guys hit a very, it's like a stalemate, just a blockage that really needs to be taken care of, okay? Let's see. Else. Yep, work that needs to be done. We have the Tower here, change. So again, going back to that sudden shift where all of a sudden you reach like this level and then that was it. You know, you had your Tower moment and then it seemed like it just went down after that. You have the Strength card, okay? So a lot of you are still holding on hope and having faith that you and your person will reconcile. Slow moving, very slow moving. And also what I'm hearing too for you pile 3, and this may resonate for just a very few of you, but I do feel that magic could have been involved. So somebody trying to break you and your person up or something like that. All right, so also here we pull the 3 of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so if you do decide that you want to reconcile with this person, you have a lot of healing to do in your heart before you can start a new cycle with them. All right. Let's just pull a few more cards. I want to see if there is magic involved, and if there is, there'll be certain cards that come out. So let's see. The magic that was affecting this connection. Magician. So yeah, so some of you is definitely work being done that had to do with ending this connection. Cards don't lie. Spirit don't lie. Okay, so let me pull a few of these cards here. Some messages, feelings, thoughts from your person. It's actually getting really dark. It's almost done. All right. I have sexual fantasies about you. Can we start over? And this one. You deserve better than me. So your person also, I'm definitely feeling, is they can be in tune with their emotions, but they don't really let it all out. So they definitely do want to start over with you. Maybe they want to build themselves into the person that you need. And they definitely do know that you deserve better than whatever they did or however they were treating you. Okay. Still thinking about you though. Sexual fantasies. But yeah, so definitely I feel like for you, Pile 3, there is some sort of outside influence, magically, witchcraft, things like that. Maybe just one more card. I will find my way back to you. All right, so that was your reading for Pile 1, 2, and 3. How does my ex feel? What are some messages from my ex, my person, the energies, things like that. If you'd like to book a personal reading, spell consultation, I'll leave the link for my website in the description box below. Again, my name is Zoltana, and thank you guys so much for taking the time to hold a vibe here with me today.